So I'm a local business owner. I think that makes me a little bit unique in this election cycle as well as on this current makeup of this board. It's not something that's well represented on our board. It's actually not at all. Steve McCoskey is a businessman, but he's going off, which really kind of leaves me as the last one standing with this sort of background of experience, which is really important to the Board of Education and all the things that we do. So I have a unique perspective in what it is the workforce wants. I hire people. And one thing that I have done when I go through interviews, a question that I always ask is, describe a time that you were met with a problem and tell me what you did to solve that problem. And if you did something creative or outside the box, you thought on the spot, whatever that was. Because as an employer, I want to make sure that, most importantly, I'm hiring people that can solve problems. It's not helpful to me when people come to me with a problem without a solution. I think that that's what we are kind of losing track of in K through 12 education. They need a well-rounded, robust K through 12 education. That'll set them up to make further decisions to then specialize in whatever it is that they want to do. But if they graduate after 12 years and have the ability to be critical thinkers and problem solvers, then that'll be the sort of baseline function that they need to be successful. And that's the most important thing that I want when I'm hiring people. I think to do that, what we need is a viable curriculum. We've worked hard in the 3 years that I've been on the board to do that. We need the best teachers we can possibly have. We need to retain those teachers. We need the budget to accomplish both of those things. We also need better accountability that we're imparting on our students and higher expectations on those students. And that would include pretty vast improvement in the areas of discipline, which our district is in much need of right now.
So employers in our community certainly need a workforce that is prepared and is able to do the jobs in the businesses and the industries that we have in our community and beyond. So, I truly feel like our school district needs to be preparing students for success, and part of that is being productive members of our community in the workforce. So, that means focusing on academic achievement, making sure that our students receive the education, the instruction, the experiences, and the soft skills that they need to succeed in the workforce. I think we're certainly also going to see in the next few years, and we've already seen it, technology changing at such a rapid pace that the workforce needs students who are able to keep up with that pace of change. So that means our students have to have intellectual curiosity, problem-solving skills, and the ability to adapt and learn. So that is going to be an important part of a successful experience for our kids in Springfield Public Schools. We also must understand what the next generation of work is going to look like for kids in our community. So we have to, as a board, connect with educators, but also connect with the business community and understand where the gaps will be in the workforce and where those educational gaps are so we can help fill those.
So we have a very robust economy in Springfield. We have a broad spectrum of career opportunities, employment opportunities in the city. And I think that's that's pretty spectacular, especially for how small Springfield is. I said this for a long time, that Springfield is really an interesting microcosm in spite of our size. So we also seem to pretty well mirror the national average in terms of unemployment. The U.S. labor statistics shows that we're about at 3.4%, I think, unemployment, at least in 2024. So I think that's a good thing. I think we're staying in track that way is positive. I think that employers are looking for students who, or for young people, but people in general, who are excited to work. They want to come to work. It's not just a job that they trudge through. I like my job. I've been in aviation for 5 years. I like my employer. I think that a lot of employers are looking for employees who want to be part of a family. I know my employer is very, they impress upon us even today in our all hands meeting that we are part of a family. And so I think that I think that the school district really needs to be focusing on helping students be prepared, not just for college and career, but really for how to be good, productive citizens in society, and that means being good employees and coming to work with a gung-ho attitude, ready to knock it out.
Well, the two biggest employers in Springfield are Cox and Mercy, and they have hundreds of positions open. There's a real shortage in the healthcare workforce. So that is what I would think would be the biggest need in Springfield. It is important that we improve academics and opportunities for students. Another thing that is important we do is to collaborate with, that the school district collaborates with businesses so that students can get real work educational opportunities. And the Springfield Public Schools is doing this. The newest choice program is the Healthcare Alliance. This is an alliance between the Springfield Public Schools, Ozarks Tech, Missouri State University, and one other. Anyway, this is helping students get a step ahead, a step up in the healthcare field, and will also address the shortages that we have in healthcare workers in Southwest Missouri. And I also think it's really important that we have board members that support these partnerships and student success, and I will do both.